Maybe I was a little tough on San Francisco, the city of my birth. I mean, look around. It is a beautiful city. It has cable cars. Cable cars don't suck. Cable cars are awesome. Tall buildings, a lot of street lights, bike lanes that you share with cars and other cyclists. And it has the Ferry Building, which is a fantastic destination for downtown San Francisco, with hot foods and also a great farmer's market. And this guy hangs out across the street. He's awesome. Yeah, San Francisco, it's not so bad. Yeah, I'm out of here. It's a lot of fun to be in this much pain. Because you do it for love. Our next ride takes us into the Santa Cruz Mountains, a place that would make many cyclists around the world jealous. It's between San Francisco and Santa Cruz. But first, we seek refuge, staying by the bay, in a town called San Carlos. The Chrysler Crossfire SRT6, top-end model. Looks like $1 million, doesn't it? Engineered like it was outsourced to a band of thumbless monkeys. 336 horsepower of unadulterated crap engineering. Don't get me started on the cup holder. My fixer on this trip is Kyle Glarum, a road racing champion and airline pilot. He couldn't wait to introduce me to Refuge, a Belgian beer destination now legendary for the pastrami Reuben. Over lunch, we'll talk about the Santa Cruz Mountains and his plans for a ride. Roads Kyle knows like the cockpit of an F-18. Did I mention he's a former Marine fighter pilot? You had to land on the carrier.
Yeah. 351 times.
Oh my God. I can't even imagine doing it once. Were you always good at hitting the first wire?
Well, you never want to hit the first wire.
Oh,
I mean, that's
bad.
Yeah. So there's 4 wires. You want to get the third one. That's
okay.
The only one. They've got the best Reuben sandwiches I've ever had, and it's an extensive Belgian beer list.
This is all about his ride, so I let him order.
Yeah. We get a couple of the Wb2s.
And he picks a 10% IPA. Long rides burn calories. 4 hours and you're up to 2,300 easy. Bike racers since the dawn of the sport have used beer to refuel, and Belgian beer is as good as it gets. Here's to riding. Thick and dark. The way it rolls off the back of the tongue, that's a beer.
Yeah, I love IPAs and I love dark beers.
Matt, how you doing? Refuge owner Matt Levin is the man behind this restaurant's main attraction, pastrami.
Yeah, I used to eat pastrami 2, 3 times, 4 times a week when I lived in LA, and then I came out here and there's nothing, so it's kind of my duty to fill the void. It's the mother load, man. You've got the brisket, and then you've got the beef plate, which is where the navel comes from, and then I use the heart of the navel, which is the upper 14% corner.
And if your pastrami Reuben is made with slices of deli meat, you're missing out.
You know, people make pastrami out of top round, lesser fatty cuts, and it's never the same. It's never the same.
Levin grills the bread to a toasty golden brown only on one side.
Kind of proprietary secrets we got house-made Russian there.
Then he binds it together with a heap of melted Swiss cheese and kraut.
Is that what we call food porn? Look at that.
What is it that you like about it?
Everything. I mean, it's just the whole way the sandwich is put together. The toasted bread, the thick slices of pastrami. It's tender. It's just good.
If you just put it in a little pouch, puree it, you know, when you're out on a ride, squirt it, little swallow of water.
Got everything you need, right? Carbs and protein.
Oh, you have to be able to squirt the beer too.
I think we could arrange that.
Now, I've never been on this road.
West
I'm excited to learn of the threat of fog. It has changed Kyle's mind about where he wants to go.
So instead of going the route I'm familiar with, I won't be able to give them directions. They'll have to wing it.
The West Alpine, I think the views that we're going to get tomorrow, especially you can look down to the south and we may be able to see the Santa Cruz Bay area. We're definitely going to be able to see the Pacific Ocean, or at least the clouds that are covering it.
And it represents an absolutely new adventure to me. 50 miles with a couple of giant climbs.
4,500 feet of climbing. And the reason why you want me to do this is because you want me to experience West Alpine.
I want you to see it. I think once you do it, once you go out and you ride it once, you'll go back.
We'll see. I think we need another one.
Back in my imitation sports car, brought to you by the geniuses at Chrysler. It had to be purposely engineered this poorly, or am I giving them too much credit? Well, I'm psyched about the ride. I knew Kyle would be the right guy for this job. In episode 3, we use actual quality engineering to trim the fat and get an expert's opinion.
The appropriate wheels and lightweight, strong wheels will make a huge difference in how your bike rides.
Along the reservoir,
and head over to the USGS to get all sciencey and stuff.
Flat. It's not just a lateral, but some is moving up. And then we also have thrust faults in the area.
I feel the ground shaking.
Can you? I did last week.